Hey, what's going on, guys? Beacon Ollie here, back with another cigar review for you guys. Today we are looking at the Bolivar Super Coronas Edicion Limitada 2014. This is a Cuban cigar. It's 5.5 by 48. The cigar was released back in October of 2014, and the price tag on this cigar is going to range you between $20 US and $35 US. Luckily, I got this one for about $20 US because there's no way in hell that I'm paying $35 for a cigar, especially when there's so many great cigars for well under even $20. The appearance and construction on this cigar, it's got a couple of rigid veins. The seam, it's not too bad. It's got a triple cap. A couple of minor imperfections in the wrapper. I found with a lot of Cuban cigars these days that they have both sides of the spectrum. They have ones that are almost completely flawless that I would give practically a 10, and then ones that they definitely don't live up to the price tag for the appearance and construction. I feel like this one falls somewhere in between. So we'll cut this up and get back to you on the first third. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I forgot to mention in the first segment, I am pairing this with a nice glass of Pinot Noir right here, and I have to say that so far I'm getting more enjoyment out of that $9 bottle of Pinot Noir than I am off of this cigar right here. Right off the bat, the draw on this cigar is super tight, to the point where I'm really not able to get a lot of smoke output, really not even enough to determine what's going on with the flavors. So that's really disappointing so far. The only thing positive that I can say about this cigar at this point is that the burn line is really straight and the ash is holding on strong. But other than that, I'm really hoping that the draw opens up and I can actually get some smoke out of this thing. What I am getting off the small amount of smoke that that's offering is some hay and maybe like a tiny bit of sweet cocoa, but mostly just barnyard and hay. So I'll get back to you guys at the halfway point, let you know if this thing opened up and got any better. Alright guys, so I'm at the halfway point right now. The draw has opened up a tiny bit. Still disappointed with the draw. Still not getting it really enough smoke to really enjoy the flavors. There's a decent amount of smoke coming off the foot, but due to the the tight draw, it's just not working out. The flavors that I am able to pick up, I'm still getting that hay. Also getting some sweet tobacco, and the finish on it is kind of strange. I can't determine if it's like a raisin or a black licorice, something along those lines on the finish. It's a little strange. The retrohale, I'm getting some wood notes, which that's really nice. So we'll see what happens in the last third, but just gonna keep drinking this wine. Alright guys, so I'm back. Now into the final third of this cigar. The draw issue has still been persistent. The smoke output has increased a little bit, so that's nice. Flavor profile is relatively the same as the halfway point. The only thing that's changed is that there's a little bit of leather that's coming through. The flavors are nice on this cigar. It's not super complex, but it's good. The transitions are okay, not huge transitions. If you're looking for typical Bolivar, like, bam, in your face, full strength cigar, this isn't for you. This is more of a medium body, medium strength. You know, the last Bolivar that I smoked was gifted to me, which was a regional, Bulgaria, and I enjoyed that one much more than I am this one right here. And you know, cigar smokers know that with stuff like this, you roll the dice, especially when you're paying, you know, $20 a stick, because, like they say, you can't judge a cigar by the price tag, and this is a prime example of that, because I've smoked $7 cigars that perform better and taste better than this cigar right here. The construction, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. The burn was good. I'm gonna give that a 9.5. The draw, though, I have to give it a 6.5, because really the draw is pretty horrible all the way up until like the last third, where it's, you know, okay. Smoke output, I'll give it an 8. The flavor, I'll give it an 8. The flavors are good. It's just not overly complex, and the transitions are lacking a little bit. When you tally up the scores, that gives it an 81. You know, this might have been a fluke with this cigar. Who knows? I mean, any of you guys out there that have smoked the cigar, you know, leave some comments. Let me know what your experience was with this cigar. So, yeah, I mean, I can't really recommend that you go out and search for this cigar by any means. But, you know, if you come across it, someone gives it to you, and then, hey, why not? But listen, on the bright side, I still have 3/4 of a bottle of that wine, so, you know, I can drink that, maybe forget that I spent 20 bucks on this cigar. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I would definitely take the Ramon Ionis that I reviewed the other day over this cigar, even with the issues I was having with that cigar, with it, with the, you know, the burn issues. I would take those burn issues over these draw issues any day. So, till next time, guys. Catch you later.